former NFL QB. Younger brother of Matt Hasselbeck, Tim Hasselbeck, ESPN analyst, says that Shadeur Sanders' player comp is in the Andy Dalton range. And he's getting pushback for it. Check this video out.
I think I agree with everything Sam said in terms of the strengths of Shedeur Sanders. He is smart. He knows how to play the position. I think where it gets really tricky is like you're talking about rarefied air when you're talking about drafting a guy at the top of the draft. And look, he just is not as physically talented as you would like to see. I mean, it sounds crazy considering he's Deion Sanders' son, but like that's just the case. And so, look, my comp on Shedeur Sanders has kind of been in that like Andy Dalton range. People have compared him to Kirk Cousins. Look, those are compliments. Both of those guys have thrown for over 250 touchdowns through their NFL career. Both of those guys have led teams to the playoffs. But when you're talking about the top half of round one, look, again, you're looking for elite traits, and he just doesn't have those. Now, look, you're going to have to beat the market at quarterback, so you're going to have to draft a rookie quarterback at some point because of what's happened with the Deshaun Watson deal.
Listen, man, let me go first before you go in, JB. We can all agree, disagree. At the end of the day, right now, during this time of the year, we're all just projecting and guessing. We have no idea what any of these players in the draft will become. But let me say this. Comparing him to Andy Dalton, to me, isn't the worst thing in the world. Andy Dalton has been a very serviceable quarterback for a long time in the NFL. He's a 3-time Pro Bowler, if I'm not mistaken, has been in the playoffs, has been in the trenches, has been a valuable, serviceable quarterback for a long time. Now, to me, when I heard Andy Dalton, I'm not looking at the worst of Andy Dalton. I look at the best version of Andy Dalton, the Pro Bowl version of Andy Dalton, the Andy Dalton that's thrown for 30-plus touchdowns in a season. That's the one I looked at. So when he compared him to Andy Dalton, people are taking it as like a slap in the face because maybe they're looking at him now because he's a backup and he's not. We're not really seeing him as being a starter anymore in this league unless someone gets hurt. But no, let's not forget, when he came into this league the first few years and just the first half when he was with the Cincinnati Bengals, he had a decent amount of success before he started getting injured and things of that nature. Like Tim Hasselbeck, throughout. I mean, the man thrown for 253 touchdowns throughout his career, almost 40,000 yards. Andy Dalton is a solid NFL quarterback. So I just think we need to pump the brakes before everyone wants to start attacking him. Now, do we hope that Shedeur will have a greater career than what Dalton has had? Of course. But having that comp right now ain't the end of the world. If you say Shedeur's going to be a Pro Bowl quarterback, cool. That's good. So go ahead, JB. I just want to get that initial lap out the way.
Great take. Impressive.
Appreciate you.
So happy you went that way. Anyway. What?
Paris, cut that for me.
Paris, make sure you favor me in all this shorts. So here we go. Here's what I want to make sure we're clear on real quick. Shadeur Sanders, you will be fucking lucky to play 9 years in this league as a starter. Remember, Andy Dalton was a 9-year fucking starter. He's thrown for over 4,200 yards twice in his career. Put that up against a lot of people. 253 fucking touchdowns in this NFL, 150 touchdowns, 100 more than interceptions. I mean, let's be honest. He's a 1%er. And let's just be real. I would love to have been compared to a 9-year starter in the NFL when you're not even close to showing the people that matter, the owners and GMs in this league, that you're a 9-year worthy guy. I'm just being honest. You haven't really shown us. You've had 2 years of high passing completion percentages, which we know this game is played this way now, Smitty. It's not played this way. Let's just be honest, and I'm being fair, and you can call me a hater all you want because I tell the truth. It's fine and dandy. The bottom line is this. He's not a 9-year starter in this league. He won't be a 9-year starter in this league, and I don't wish any ill will on the man. I'm just telling you, I don't believe he's a 9-year NFL starter. I don't know if he'll be around in this NFL for 9 years. I hope he's in the league for 9 years, a little less a starter. Andy Dalton was a big arm, accurate motherfucker, just so we're clear. When he came out of TCU, Andy Dalton was compared to who? the guy he replaced, Carson Palmer. Like, that is a fucking pretty high praise, by the way. So, I don't know if anyone in this... Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyone in this chat... Yeah, I'm good. I did a line earlier.
Oh.
If anybody's in this chat is mad at Tim or is Matt, whatever Hasselbeck it is, Tim, Matt, whatever the fuck, if you're mad at him, then you're literally looking at it the wrong way. Period. You think it's because I don't like Dion and I don't like Shedeur the Sanders family. Shut the fuck up. You guys are fucking jokes. And you prime sexuals out here, just understand something. I could give a fuck less where Shedeur goes and plays. All I care about is what he does. What does the end result? Does he have a successful career or not? I don't think he will have. But guess what? That's what I do. I go out on a limb and give you my takes early. And by the way, I've been right more than I've been wrong, and no one's perfect. No one in this world is perfect, just so we're clear, but I've been right more than I've been wrong. But I would like to ask the chat, where have you been when I'm right? Where are you when I'm right? Motherfuckers are all here digging out shit when I'm wrong. You were wrong, and the Chiefs started off 10-0. That's the stat you'd like to find about me being wrong. But no one wants to talk about quarterback play when I'm fucking 99% right. But anyway, moving on, Smitty. Good luck to the man. I don't know how high he'll get drafted. I don't understand. Don't know where. Don't really care. I don't believe there's a quarterback in this draft. It ain't Shadeur Sanders knock. I don't believe Cam Ward. I don't believe fucking any of these quarterbacks are going to be in this league very long. So that's just me. And I've been saying that for Smitty for a long time. Fairness to me, this is the worst quarterback draft. I've been saying it for how long? I've never pointed out Shedeur, Cam Ward. The class itself is the worst I've seen. So having said that, yeah, I've been consistent. That's all I do. So,
yeah. Listen, Andy Dalton, people forget, man. That man led the Bengals. They were 10-6 in 2012. Then 2013, they went 11-5, won the AFC North. Then 2015 went 12-4, won the North. Like, these guys were competing, like, in the top division year after year after year, and he was playing good against the big dogs. So again, do I think Shedeur has the talent to be better than him? Yeah, but the comp itself doesn't make me mad. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they compared him to Jamarcus Russell or something like that, and he say he's gonna be a bust. Like, I would take that as disrespect. But Andy Dalton, that's a good quarterback, y'all. Everybody not gonna be Hall of Fame, y'all. Everybody not gonna be Peyton Manning and like the elite of the elite. It's okay to be a middle of the pack quarterback and play for 9-10 years or start for 9-10 years.
And we keep it real. I hate to fucking keep bringing this bullshit race thing up, but you know damn well the haters out here are comparing it because they compared him to an old white redheaded crusty motherfucker. Looks like a redneck hunter like Ron or Gene. And that's just what it is. If they compared him to fucking, let's just be honest. If they compared him to even a Jameis Winston or a fucking Russell Wilson, or nobody would be saying shit. But Hasselbeck, being the white he is, says that he's going to be like a redheaded rifleman. Like, that shit, everyone's like, oh, man. And then you got, this is the crazy ironic part, Smitty. You got the white rednecks over here mad you compared Shedeur to him, and then you got the brothers over here mad you compared them to this motherfucker. That's how divided we are. Smitty didn't mention one thing about race. He said, hey, I'd love to be compared to a motherfucking 9 years, because again, once you're in the locker room, it's an intimate setting. Nobody gives a fuck about race. So bottom line is, that's what the facts are, and it is what it is. I would be happy as shit if I'm Shadeur Sanders and I start in the league 9 years. Like, let's be honest, that is more than fair. That is like 9-year starter in the league. You could go to sleep at night very well.
Very well. And you'll be paid. Last thing, too, it's funny you bring this up, though, Jason. We were just talking about this at work the other day, and I can't remember who it was. It was Keyshawn. Somebody asked, this is off camera, why don't we ever compare? Like, anytime we're doing draft comparisons, if you notice, it's always a black player to a black player, or a white player to a white player. If you really like lock in, pay attention, like this is actually, I'm actually glad Hasselbeck did this because you never see this. They always, and maybe it's just in our subconscious mind, but you never compare a black player to a white player, like ever. Like this never happens for some reason. So
unfortunately, the Hasselbeck will take a white. He'll take heat today though because he's this white dude that said he compared the brother to the white dude. That's going to be the problem. That's what I see happening today. Yeah, so that's the crazy part about it. I don't know what's going on, Leah, with Twitter Live. I have no idea. Leah asked in the chat.
Leah's not even in the show right now. Why you keep bringing her up?
She was earlier. I just saw her. She just said, "What's going on?" She said, "What's going on with Twitter Live?" Because Twitter Live, I did see it. Finally let me reshare it, but I don't know what's up with Twitter Live. We're not really getting a lot of action. Leah was in it.
She's on through YouTube right now. That's probably why. Okay, because I thought she switched her picture. Maybe she didn't. Maybe it's because sometimes she comes in on YouTube, sometimes she comes in on Twitter. So her Twitter and her YouTube picture is a little different. It's from the same photo shoot, though. I think
I never noticed Leah's picture on either one. How do you always notice her picture?
I'm just very detailed when it comes to just our show, and especially our members or viewers who come and watch our show on the daily. You know, like if Gene changed his picture, like I know this picture. If he changed his picture, I'm like, hold on, Gene, you changed your picture, homie. Like it was you and your girl forever. Now, you know what I'm saying? So there's certain guy, D Jones. I know he has an old picture of Trevor Lawrence as his avatar. We've never seen D Jones' face. So it's just like certain things.
Well, he's a closet racist.
Well, I don't know why that.
D Jones wants to be a racist and behind the scenes.
Well, hey, real quick, he looks out for me, so I'm cool.
Can you read this?
Yeah. So Stilly the Ball said it's don't matter who he compared him to.
Wait, start over. Wrong, I'm confused. I start over.
Stilly the Ball said it's don't matter.
Why did you enunciate this?
I want to make sure y'all know that it's like it is. It's an apostrophe. So the apostrophe technically means it is. So it is don't matter.
It is don't matter?
Yeah, it is don't matter who he compared him to. He's wrong, homie.
So he's talking in reference to Tim Hasselbeck calling out Shadeur Sanders, saying he's comparing him to a 9-year starter in the league, 3-time Pro Bowler, 250-plus touchdowns in the NFL. He's wrong. Break it down, Silly the Boss. I want to hear your take. I want to get your take, and I want you to drop your resume in the chat as well. But I want to hear, Smitty and I would love to hear why he's wrong, and give us the facts. Go. We'll wait. While we wait, D. Jones is going to sue me for defamation. Silly the Boss, we're still waiting. We're going to wait all show. We'll wait 3 hours for Silly the Boss to give us a legitimate breakdown as to why he's wrong. See, I love while we're waiting for this fucking nobody. I love when cats come out and say just a statement, a broad statement, like they dropped the mic and shit.
Right.
But have never put any fucking data behind it. No factual information behind it. Can't tell me what the fuck makes him so wrong besides just saying he's wrong.